Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So, opening a figure from a line I've been neglecting a little bit lately. I have got about 6 figures from this line sat on the shelf. Just not getting round to them, getting them filmed and uploaded on the channel. But while doing a bit of a check on what days I've got videos I need to load something up for, I realise I've got a day free. So I thought I'd grab one of my DC Multiverse figures and get it opened. Now, I'm trying to wrap my brains and remember where I picked this one up from, and I do believe I found it in a B&M. Now, B&M are selling Multiverse figures at a phenomenal $12.99 price point. If you do get them in your Forbidden Planets of this world, majority of the time they are at the $19.99 price point, unless they're on sale. So whenever I can, and I do see them in the B&M stores, I do tend to pick them up if the characters I want. I'm not all in on the Multiverse line. I did try to at the beginning, but there's just that many figures coming out now that I just can't get them all. But I do try to get the figures that I like, and when I saw this one, it was definitely one I liked, so I definitely decided to get it. And it is, I'll show you the top of the box, from, a bit closer, the Gotham Knights range. And it is one of my favourites, the Red Hood. Now, I picked up this Red Hood because it is significantly different to the Red Hood I already have. So I thought we'll get this one and add it into the collection. Definitely a outfit I do like. Still working with the bread knife. We may try and open things with some other utilities, but the bread knife at the minute seems to be still going strong. We have in the past used a biro on the channel, also very useful for opening packages, but not so good for the figure tape. But the bread knife seems to be working fine with that, so we're going to stick with that for the time being. But I shall get Mr. Red Hood out of his box and have a closer look at him. So in terms of other Red Hood figures, they do usually come with some accessories, but this one seems to be just a bit shy on them. There's a couple of sort of pistol hands, which, to be honest, I might use on the figure actually, because I think they'll look quite cool rather than these just fisted, gripped hands. As per usual, you get the stand and the card. So as always, we will get the card out, because I do keep the cards. I've got a nice little collector's album of all the cards I've opened. And we'll get this one all out of the box and ready to display. We'll get the stand out as well while I'm at it. So one thing I do like about the DC Multiverse stands, they always come with a stand. So it does allow you to make sure they stand up properly. So we'll get the old tape, the elastic to release Red Hood, and there he is out of his box. So I'll just leave the hands in the box for the time being. But as you can see, they are two like pistol pointing hands. So it may be when I do the display that I have popped one of these onto the figure, but we shall see. So here you have Red Hood. So the other figure of Red Hood I have is in the classic sort of leather jacket and jeans. This is the more streamlined one. So you've got the sleeveless jacket with some sort of body armour underneath. And obviously the standard Red Hood mask, as you can see there. It's got obviously the bat symbol on there. Nice hoodie on the brown of that. Sort of like tactical pockets down the side of the trousers. All in all, a really cool figure, and one I'm pretty pleased to have picked up. I do like the Gotham Knights and the Red Hood. Well, to be fair, most Batman sort of lore and characters I do like to get. So really pleased with this Red Hood, and a different take on him to the one I've already got. So what we'll do is what we always do. We will take Mr. Red Hood, pop him into the collection, and then have a look at the collection as a whole. As I say, we've not looked at it for a while, so it'd be nice to have a little catch-up and see how it is building. So let's take Red Hood through and add him to the collection. So for the purposes of the video, I've displayed the Red Hood with the other Red Hood figure I have got. Like I say, I think they both look really cool figures. Obviously, the original was the much more classic looking Red Hood, but this one obviously taken from the Gotham Knights game. So you see the differences in the way they've done the two figures. Obviously, the first one in the classic leather jacket with the black uniform underneath. Obviously, this one more of a hoodie sort of effect on the overtop. Again, black underneath, but more combat sort of wear underneath it. But still, really cool figures and a really good comparison of the two figures. Really do like my Red Hoods, so I always like to pick up a different version where possible. So nice to have two in the collection. And as you can see from the collection, we are building it into quite the nice collection. I have got quite a few figures, so really am pleased with the way it's going. There's obviously the Death Metals stuff up there. We did manage to do the Build-A-Figure of the Dark Father. I have got the parts to start another Build-A-Figure, and I'd like to really finish it. So hopefully I can pick up the rest of the figures, and I will be keeping an eye out for them. But there you go. There's the old Justice League. But really I'm pleased with the way the DC collection is starting to look. Really cool figures from McFarlane, and I'm also enjoying picking up his Mortal Kombat figures, as you've seen in some of my other videos. But I'll leave you with one last look at the two now Red Hoods in my collection. Obviously in the comments, let me know which one is your favourite of the two. As I say, I think they're both equally as good. So there you have it. Let's go close out this video. So there you have it, Red Hood added into the collection. As I always say, let me know in the comments what you think to the figure. I think it's a good representation of Red Hood. I think he looks really good with the other figures, and I'm really glad to have added him in. Having said that, I do say that with most of the figures I've added in because they are ones I've wanted to pick up. But you have your say, as I say in the comments. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, if you haven't previously, I do keep trying to bring you these videos on a regular basis. So please subscribe to the channel. You do get all sorts of different figures popping up from time to time. I know I've been a bit Masters of the Universe heavy of late, and that is going to continue. But I am still sprinkling in a few of the different figures that I do collect. Obviously, the AEW figures always feature on a Friday. Obviously DC Multiverse, a few Mortal Kombat figures that I've been picking up here and there. And then obviously the Masterverse, obviously as well. Football shirts are another passion of mine, so I am showing you those on a regular basis. Otherwise, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.